I work as a door guy. I don't give a shit. I'm a door guy. I feel like my voice is low enough. Yeah? This pack of dudes in the front all nodded. They were like, correct, that is true. I honestly forget how low my voice is all the time. I just don't pay attention to it. And then I'm reminded every time my friends are like recounting an experience that I was a part of, they'll always be like, and then Logan said, "Are you guys gonna go eat later?" It's not that low. And at my job all the time, drunk women will come up to me and ask if I have an extra cigarette. I have 0 cigarette. I don't have any. But I am a door guy. My main job is checking people's IDs. I've never looked at the date on a single ID. I just stare at it for the appropriate amount of time. And you're good, enjoy the show. That's what I do. My job is very safe in the age of COVID. Every time we have a shift, we have to do a rapid COVID test, and we also have to fill out this paperwork. You guys have probably seen this paperwork. It's like a single sheet of paper, and on it, you're swearing before God and everyone else that within the past 14 days, you have not had any of the following symptoms. You guys know this paperwork? Yeah. The first couple symptoms, they make sense, right? It's like fever, or loss of taste or sense of smell. And then further down the list, it's like fatigue and diarrhea. And I just thought that's what being in my 30s was. The people over 30 laughed, the people under 30 were like, what? Also, the past 14 days, too big of a window. I'm gonna say it. You're telling me within half a month, you're confidently saying 0 diarrhea. Everybody else. A fortnight of time has gone by. Solid poops. I don't believe you. Here's one more thing about diarrhea. Just checking to see how the line is. The porta potty. Doesn't it seem like whoever thought of how to spell the word diarrhea, like they thought of it while they were having diarrhea? It just seems like a random collection of letters that some guy yelled while he was running down a hallway. His friend was like, 2 R's in a row? He was like, no time to explain. Tell my story. And he just kept... The fun thing about that joke is every time I decide to tell it, I have to Google diarrhea to make sure I'm spelling it correctly. And at this point, my phone is like, do you want me to make you a doctor's appointment? This is too many times. What's your statute of limitations on Halloween jokes? Like, if I do them, will you stand up and riot? Or... Okay, one person said go for it, so here we go. If you had all been like, no, I would have been like, well, it's my time, so wrestle the mic out of my hand. How about that? No, Halloween's a tough time. I'm still recovering. Women here know that's the time we're supposed to dress slutty. And I don't know if you can tell by everything I've said so far or just my energy in general, but that is challenging for me. Do not do a good job of it. One year, thought this was pretty good. I went as a slutty Yoda. Painted my whole body green, feeling pretty confident, walked out of my apartment. First pack of dudes I ran into, the first guy went, yo, what are you, Shrek? His friend was like, no, dude, she's the Hulk. This is all true, by the way. I'm not making this up. And then their third friend was like, no, man, she's a doctor. Which I was painted green. I think we can all agree that that man needs a new doctor. It's probably like an HMO situation would be my guess. Another year I went, and I swear I'll stop talking about Halloween in like 35 minutes. Another year, and I gotta preface this with, it was a long time ago. That's my only defense, and immediately everyone's uncomfortable. I went as a slutty Helen Keller. So if the rumors are true, just regular Helen Keller. Some of you guys seem offended on her behalf. She's not here. And even if she was, okay, I'll tell you the truth. This is why I'm still thinking about Halloween. It's an emotional holiday for me, and then I swear I'll move on. Just kidding, you're trapped. I'm gonna do. This is my Halloween hour special. No, Halloween, this past Halloween was actually the 15th anniversary of the first time I ever gave a hand job. Thank you. Here's the deal. I learned a lot of important stuff that Halloween 15 years ago. I learned that, and this is for all the people with kids. I don't think anyone is actually in high school here, but you can tell your kids when they grow up, hey, if your high school boyfriend texts you and says, my parents aren't home, come over, let's go trick-or-treating, you will not go trick-or-treating. You will do some unspeakable things dressed as Thomas the Tank, though. That you cannot take back. Okay, there's a lot of sex stuff. I'll cool it down. I'll talk about something that's the opposite of sex stuff. Reddit. How about that? There we go. You guys know what Reddit is, yes? Yeah. Okay, everyone here knows it. I mean, if you don't, which seems insane, it's for every possible... I feel like you guys sit at the cool table at Reddit. You're like, they don't know what it is. She has to explain it. Hilarious. Well, I'm going to tell them, you guys seem to know too well, but every possible interest, every niche interest that could exist, there's a community on Reddit. It's called a subreddit. I mean every single one. I'm in a subreddit that's called Mature Plants. It's not dirty. It sounds dirty. It's just pictures of old plants. So someone will post a photo of a 30-year-old ficus, and you get to be like, oh shit, they do get pretty big, and that's it. That's it. The reason I love Reddit, though, the reason I still go on it is there's no such thing as stupid questions on there, and that's not true in real life. Like one guy, he was like, hey everyone, last night I ate out my girlfriend after she took a couple bong rips. Got to work this morning and they're doing drug testing. Am I gonna test positive? And there were doctors weighing in on this. And some of you guys are probably like, hey, what was the answer? It greatly affects my plans for later. And the answer is, I was high when reading it, did not finish it, no idea. I don't know. I also spent a lot of my time watching Cheaters. You guys also fans of a show that went off the air in 2013? Okay. If you in your head are like, wow, Reddit and Cheaters, she sounds like she never does anything. You're correct, I don't do anything. I do nothing. But I love Cheaters. I don't know if you like it for the reason that I like it for the insults. That's why I watch it. Incredible. I was watching an episode, and a woman is confronting her cheating boyfriend and his mistress, and she's like, you're cheating on me with her? She looks like she can't even read. That's an incredible insult. Because like, what do you say back to that? There's no comeback. What are you gonna say? I can read? Sounds like something someone who can't read would say. You know? Oh, you guys have been so fun. Thank you so much.